Join ABF Fam in Apple Podcast to listen to African Folktales with Miss Jojo 1 week early before everyone else.
ABF Creative.
Hello, my little ones. My name is Miss Jojo, and you're listening to African Folktales. Hop inside my magical jeep with me as we explore African lands where animals talk and people fly. Are you ready? Get in! Make sure your seatbelt is on. The only thing we want to let loose is your imagination. Let's set the destination for our next story. Here we go! Hang on! Today, our magic jeep takes us to learn about a special shovel that's one of a kind. Make sure to listen closely for the bell. The bell will ring when I say the magic word of the story. Listen all the way to the end to discover if you guessed the magic word right. In the beginning, there was only one shovel in the world. The men worked their fields with a knife. It was said that the porcupine and the spider joined together to build a new farm. When it was the spider's turn to work, he took his family and went into the field and dug the earth with his knife. And when it was Porcupine's turn, he came to the field with a shovel. He raised his shovel and struck it on the earth, shouting, "Give me a hand, shovel of Porcupine! Give me a hand, it is hot in the sun!" The shovel leaped from the porcupine's hands and began to magically work in the field by itself. He cut up the earth over a great distance, and when night came, the porcupine whispered other words and the shovel stopped. When he went home, the porcupine took the shovel and hid it in his house. But the sneaky spider saw how the shovel worked and said, "Why do I have to break my back? I shall get this shovel and let it work for me too." So early in the day, before the light came, the spider went to Porcupine's house and stole the shovel from where it was hidden. He took it out to the field. He struck it on the earth and shouted the same thing he heard Porcupine say. "Give me a hand, shovel of Porcupine. It is hot in the sun." The shovel began to work. It turned and dug into the earth while the spider sat in the shade and sipped lemonade. The spider said, "Why didn't I think of this before?" The shovel moved across the field until all the earth was newly turned. The spider was satisfied. He said to the shovel, "Stop now, the field is done." But the shovel didn't stop because the spider didn't know the right word. He never heard the porcupine say it. The shovel kept going. It shoveled itself into the dense brush, and still the spider couldn't stop it. It shoveled itself to the edge of the sea, and still it wouldn't stop. It went across the sea and came to the United States, and there the people liked it, and they liked it so much they copied it and made others. And when they had too many, they brought some of them across the sea to the same land as the porcupine and the spider. Now today, there are many of these shovels, and men use them instead of the knife when they have to dig the earth. So many inventions come from Africa and African people. They are magical and work wonders. But when the spider did his bad deed, it allowed the tool to go places where people could copy it and lose its magic. Keep the magic in your community first. Did you hear the bell? Did you discover the magic word of the story? If you said whisper, you are right. When we whisper, we are usually saying something we don't want everyone to hear. It usually sounds like this. I dare you to whisper to 3 people today. Tell them I sent ya. Thanks for taking this trip with me today. I can't wait for you to travel to the next story with me. African Folktales is produced by ABF Creative. To learn more about the show, go to abfc.co/folktales. If you loved this show, then tell someone you know. Our magical Jeep journeys are more fun when you can bring your friends along. Thanks for listening. Bye!